Up to Greg Tepper, Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com. Here at the Fox Sports Southwest studios. Just got off the air on Football Friday. Got about 10 minutes before I get on the air for High School Scoreboard Live, coming at you on Fox Sports Southwest. But before we get there, I want to give you my quick thoughts on Week 11 of the Texas High School football season, and a lot of games to talk about. This is not going to be comprehensive. We will, of course, have complete coverage at TexasFootball.com all week, including TexasFootball.com/playoffs for your brackets, your matchups, etc., etc. Okay, but we are going to run through some big games. Okay, let's talk about Gilmer's come from behind win over Pleasant Grove. That's got to feel really good for Alan Metzel and company. That is a team that you remember. Pleasant Grove's rise as kind of the dominant power in 4A Division II in East Texas, non-Carthage division, because you remember Carthage is dropping down, has kind of been at Gilmer's expense. Like, they've knocked him out of the playoffs the last two seasons. For Gilmer to get that, to exact that revenge, is really impressive. I thought Brandon Tennyson was gutty in this game, came up with big games. Dylan Flewellen's a monster out there. Great win for Gilmer. They win the district championship. Speaking of winning the district championship, let's talk about Corpus Christi Calallen, who, they beat Port Lavac Calhoun 28-7. And you remember what we talked about all week, which is, what style of game is this going to be? Is it going to be a Calallen style of game where it's a low-scoring slugfest and they're able to kind of dictate the pace of play, or is it going to be a high-powered attack back and forth? And it ended up being the former, because you had an unbelievable defensive effort from Calallen. They're able to grind out long drives. Jeremiah Earls was excellent in this game. Calallen wins another district championship, and they are probably, I would say, the chief challenger to Lampasas in Region 4. But keep an eye on Calhoun, too. They ain't going away. Okay. Talk about Wellington's big win over Wheeler. Wellington was super impressive tonight. I was very impressed. I think that's a good Wheeler team. That defense, the rushing defense, just absolutely shut down this Wheeler rushing attack. They got a great game from Mark Ramirez, but that's no real surprise. He's a superstar. Wellington's the favorite in Region 1. You take a look at 2A Division 2, I think there are three clear favorites in regions. I think you've got Region 1, you're going to have Wellington. Region 2, it's got to be Hamlin, although Windthorst may have something to say about it. Region 3, of course, it has to be Mart. I'm trying to do this opposite way. And then Region 4, who knows? Region 4 is kind of wide open. Maybe it's Christoval, maybe it's Falls City, who knows? But in any case, a great win for Wellington. They are district champions, and they are the favorite, in my opinion, in Region 1. Cisco goes to the graveyard and hammers San Saba in a huge win. What a great win for Kevin Stinnett's Lobos. The Big Damn Lobos are Big Damn district champions with their win. And they got it done on the ground. That running game was unbelievable tonight, and the defense shut it down. Now, San Saba had some players out today. I don't care. I think that Cisco was absolutely dominant. And look, that's a tough region. I'll admit that's a tough region. They're going to have to deal with post at some point, but keep an eye on Cisco. That feels like a team that was young at the beginning of the season, and maybe you buried them after a 2-3 start. But they are getting better as the season goes on. They are dangerous, and they are district champions. Canadian beats Childress by 50. And so in talking with some coaches around the state in 3A Division 2, they had their eye on this game because Canadian has not been tested in like 2 months. Right? This was a big test, going on the road to Childress against a very game Childress squad, and Canadian just absolutely hammers them. Hayes Hubstetler was outstanding. Josh Colwell was outstanding. Canadian's a team to beat in 3A Division 2. I don't think there's really any doubt about it. I think they have to be the team to beat in 3A Division 2. That is really impressive. Longview and Highland Park lived up to the hype, exactly what we want. A low-scoring slugfest, I thought, was really interesting, and Highland Park's defense came through big, in a big way. They win 18-13, come up with key turnovers at the key moments, really took away the things that Highland Park does best. Braden Shaker did enough, came up with a couple of big throws in this game, and Highland Park goes on the road and survives a big challenge going on the road. They're now in the driver's seat to win that district. Great win for Highland Park. They go on the road and get the win. And then DeSoto Cedar Hill, Battle of Beltline, lives up to the hype. Man, Caden Salter, man. Caden Salter's a stud. That kid is a superstar. 6 touchdowns in the Battle of Beltline, and an unbelievable win, 49-42. They take down DeSoto, their arch rival. They now get Duncanville next week, so get your popcorn ready for Cedar Hill and Duncanville next week. A couple other teams I certainly want to shout out. I did not see a final, but I believe Natalia was up on post. Let me see if I can find that on the air. You're watching live coverage of me seeing if Natalia ended up beating Poth. Yeah. No, Poth came back and won. 33-26. Anyway, that's the first time Poth has looked mortal. Keep an eye on that. That's a little bit interesting. But Natalia, a great effort there, but Poth ends up finishing the regular season undefeated. And we had Coach Finus Vanover on the show. Congratulations to the Livingston Lions, who take down Huffman Hargrave in a thriller, 21-20, to bring home their first outright district championship since 1963. 1963. Fantastic for them. Feel great for Finus Vanover, a guy who came out of retirement to take over a really down in the dumps Livingston program and has built them up in a hurry to a district championship. Congratulations to the Livingston Lions. Okay, complete coverage of Texas high school football at texasfootball.com. Playoff brackets are going to be up as soon as we can at texasfootball.com/playoffs. Please bear with us because of all the moving parts with gestures broadly. It's going to take a little bit more time, but we will have it at texasfootball.com/playoffs. Okay, that's all. I love you. Bye.